Alright, welcome back to the garden, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about fall garden planting. We need to start our fall garden in August. It is the first week of August, so we're going to start doing that. And right here we have some lettuces that I'm going to plant in this space right here. I also have started some spinach. About 5 days ago I planted some, and we have some coming up pretty nicely. Spinach needs cooler temperatures to grow. It needs to be at least 70 degrees outside before spinach seeds can germinate. The hotter it is outside, the less likely germination will take place. So I'm assuming that in certain spots there might not be any spinach coming up. I plant my spinach in rows. I have 3 rows right here. I overseed. I like to have a dense row planting of spinach so I can come in and just use a knife and cut harvest to have nice clumps of spinach in my hand when I harvest those. I don't spread out my spinach because I'm planting for quantity, not overall quality. I also did a second round of peas that we obviously must have had an unwanted guest, because yesterday all of these had leaves on them after they sprouted, and as you can see there are no leaves. So somebody has come in and just went right down the rows and topped them off. I'm guessing some kind of rodent or my dog. My dog doesn't come out here. He doesn't do that. I'm guessing a rabbit has gotten in here somehow and just went down the rows and topped them off. Because they all should look like this guy here that has leaves, or this one here that has some leaves, but these do not. And I can see the water coming out on that one. So what I have done is to speed up the germination process for my next round of peas. I'm sorry, green beans, not peas. Is I'm soaking them in lukewarm tap water, which I will let them soak for 24 hours before I bring them back out tomorrow and plant them. So I'm going to pull all of this stuff out and we're going to start again. I need about 45-50 days for green beans, so I have enough time to get at least one good harvest before it gets too cold for the green beans. Speaking of peas, now is the time to start peas, which I will be starting those in cells and probably planting them over here so they can go up the trellis for this fall. We don't need that much time to wait because the warmer temperatures will make peas grow much, much faster. And then by the time the pea pods come on, it'll be cold enough so that way they are sweet, like they're supposed to be for cooler weather. We're going to go up to the front where I'm going to be planting some radishes in this spot here. So this will be where I had all my radishes last time, so I'm going to utilize this space again. I have a little dibbler. It's just the broken end of a tomato stake that I use to trowel out some rows. And then I'll be overseeding those as well, and then I'll be thinning them out as they come up. Not too much longer to wait on our tomatoes here, and they're looking really good. This is that Big Mama sauce tomato, and we got some bigger determinate tomatoes over here. And I have a doggy in my garden. He just likes to sniff around. He really doesn't go after any of the fruit or vegetables unless there's a low-hanging cherry tomato. Then he'll pop off some of those every once in a while. Not a big problem. Or he wants to drink some water. Are you thirsty? Here, have a tomato. Our potted jalapeno plant is starting to not produce as much as it normally has been. So it's almost time for that to be pulled out. There are some flowers on here, so I'm just going to finish out the season and see what it does. But it has been a heavy producer. We have another jalapeno over there that is still producing. So he's going to stay in. Our cayenne peppers are starting to turn red. I have a lady at work who has claimed all of these because I really don't cook with spicy ingredients. I just like to grow things to see if I can, just to add them to my arsenal of possible future garden endeavors. We do have the sauce tomatoes starting to turn red, so that just tells me that within the next couple weeks we'll be harvesting some sauce tomatoes so I can make some salsa. Alright everybody, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.